Where's that rock hammer? Am I gonna cry? I'm probably gonna cry. What's going on? Are those bullets? Oh, what is going on? We're starting immediately.
Mr. Dufresne, describe the confrontation you had with your wife the night.
With your wife?
Glenn Quentin, the man you had recently discovered was your wife's lover.
Later, I drove to his house to confront them. They weren't home, so I waited.
With what intention?
I'm not sure.
When they arrived, you went up to the house and murdered them. How does that strike you?
Well, so is someone trying to frame him? Or did he do it?
By the power vested in me by the state of Maine, I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences back to back.
So did he do it, or? I mean, he looked pretty surprised.
You've served 20 years of a life sentence.
Yes, sir.
You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. You know, learned my lesson.
What
Changed man.
did you do? Rejected.
There must be a con like me in every prison in America. I'm the guy who can get it for you. Cigarettes, a bag of reefer, if that's your thing. So when Andy Dufresne asked me to smuggle Rita Hayworth into the prison for him, I told him, no problem. Andy came to Shawshank Prison in early 1947. On the outside, he'd been vice president of a large Portland bank. Good work for a man as young as he was.
Yeah, he looks really young.
All right, who's your horse? Hey.
What are you betting on?
You'll be first.
First to what?
Take the chubby fat ass there, the fifth one from the front.
First to cry? Or what?
I didn't think much of Andy first time I laid eyes on him. Looked like a stiff breeze would blow him over.
It's Mr. Hadley, he's captain of the guards. I'm Mr. Norton, the warden. Rule number 1, no blasphemy. The other rules, figure out as you
No separation of church and state here, huh? Oh.
Move out of the cage.
The first night's the toughest. Nothing left but all the time in the world to think about it. Most new fish come close to madness the first night.
Is that what they were betting on?
Breaks down crying. The only question is, who's it gonna be?
I would be... You guys are all in this crappy situation. Why make it any more miserable? Oh, he's crying.
I don't belong here. We have a winner. And it's badass. I know. I want to go home.
I feel so bad for you, homie.
Gotta let me out of here.
What is your malfunction?
I ain't supposed to be here. Not me.
Good God.
Please. It's been a mistake.
Oh gosh, okay. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh, you just made it worse for yourself.
Son of a bitch.
Oh! You guys got him in trouble. Dang! Oh no. And he was... Oh my gosh. I hope that guy's okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Eyes up. Eyes here, buddy. That does not look appetizing at all. Oh, that's gross.
Are you going to eat that?
Extra protein?
Land on.
Don't tell me you're gonna eat it. Oh gosh, don't tell me you're gonna eat it. Huh?
Jake says thank you.
Hey, Tyrell, you pulling infirmary duty this week? How's that horse of mine doing anyway?
Dead. Hadley busted his head up pretty good. Knocked it all, poor bastard laid there to this moment.
What was his name?
What the f*** do you care, new fish?
Don't take it out on him.
Once he's dead.
like him. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, anybody coming to you yet? I could be a friend to you.
Mandy Dufresne, wife-killing banker.
Word gets around quick.
As you ask.
You gonna fit right in. Everybody in here is innocent. You know that? Hey, what you in here for?
Didn't do it.
I understand you're a man that knows how to get things.
I'm known to locate certain things.
I wonder if you might get me a rock hammer.
Of course.
You trying to escape? You can't escape with a rock hammer.
Sisters have taken quite a liking to you,
The sisters.
especially Boggs.
Seriously, stop staring.
If I were you, real eyes in the back of my head.
Thanks for the advice.
Ooh.
You understand my concern?
Well, if there's any trouble, I won't use the rock hammer.
Then I guess you want to escape.
Yeah, I don't think
If I
it's...
missed something here, what's funny?
You'll understand when you see the rock.
Yeah.
Waste of money, if you ask me. They find it, you're gonna lose it. I could see why some of the boys took it for snobby.
It's just his way, yeah.
I finally got the joke. It would take a man about 600 years to tunnel under the wall.
Right. Ding, ding. Oh gosh, Where's that rock hammer? No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no, come on, we can't. Someone come help. Someone come help.
I wish I could tell you that Andy fought the good fight, and the sisters let him be. I wish I could tell you that, but prison is no fairy tale world. Every so often, Andy would show up with fresh bruises.
Dang.
The sisters kept at him. Sometimes he was able to fight him off, sometimes not. If things had gone on that way, this place would have got the best of him. But then in the spring of 1949,
The roof of the license plate factory needs resurfacing. I need a dozen volunteers for a week's work.
it was outdoor detail. Wouldn't you know it? Me and some fellows I know were among the names called.
Freeman took that anyway. That's right, what the lawyer fellow says to me. Brother died a rich man. Close to $1 million.
You gonna see any of that?
35,000. That's what he left me.
That's great. That's like winning the sweepstakes.
What do you think the government's gonna do to me? Just one on flight. Andy, you nuts? Keep your eyes on your mouth, man.
Oh yeah, he's a banker.
Yeah, maybe enough.
He's gonna help him out with the deets and hopefully get on his good side.
Mr. Hadley, you trust your wife?
He probably.
My with no teeth. What I mean is, do you think she'd go? Because if you do trust her, there's no reason you can't keep that 35,000.
All of it.
All of it.
Give it to your wife. The IRS allows a one-time only gift to your spouse for up to $60,000.
IRS can't touch 1 cent. Set it up for you, nearly free of charge.
Nearly.
I'd only ask 3 beers apiece for each of my co-workers.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. He gets on his good side with other people too.
The convict crew that tarred the plate factory roof in the spring of '49, drinking icy cold Bohemia-style beer, never walked the turn in state prison. Hell, we could have been tarring the roof of one of our own houses. We were the lords of all creation. As for Andy, he spent that break hunkered in the shade, a strange little smile on his face, watching us drink his beer.
Hey, want a cold one, Andy?
No, thanks. Gave up drinking.
Oh, right.
I think he did it just to feel normal again, if only for a short while. Ask you something.
What? Did you do it? Oh, why? So,
Just like everybody else.
well, he finds it funny now, I guess.
What are you in for?
Murder. Same as you.
Innocent.
Only guilty man in Shawshank.
Dang. What are you carving? Andy? How often do they get movie nights?
Wait. Here she comes.
Oh, that's what we were all waiting for?
I like us when she does that shit with her hair.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've seen it 3 times this month.
Do you just get one movie?
Me?
I understand you're a man that knows how to get things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm known to locate certain things. What do you want?
Rita Hayworth.
What?
Can you get her?
What?
Take a few weeks.
Thanks.
I remember he said that in the beginning of the movie, so I'm guessing this is where things get interesting, like plot-wise. It's not just sad seeing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I'm gonna open my fly.
Anything you put in my mouth, you're gonna lose.
No. You can understand. I'll put all 8 inches of the steel in your ear.
You should know that sudden serious brain injury causes the victim to bite down hard.
You shouldn't.
Beat him within an inch of his life. And to spend a month in the infirmary.
Time's up, Bob.
A month. Oh! Yeah, that's his tax man that you messed with.
What?
Oh. The tables have turned.
2 things never happened again after that. The sisters never laid a finger on Andy again.
So that's why that
And Bob
day
never walked again.
on the rooftop is what changed
They
him.
transferred him to
Never walked again.
Stayed out the rest of his days drinking his food through a straw. I'm thinking Andy could use a nice welcome back when he gets out of the infirmary. Man likes to play chess. Let's get him some rocks. Week Andy was due back, we had enough rocks saved up to keep him busy till rapture. Also got a big shipment in that week. Rita Hayworth herself.
Poor guy, man. A month in the infirmary. Aww.
123.
Reading the Bible. Good job, sir. I hope you have some verses memorized. Why are we searching everything? I thought he was your homeboy.
There's the warden.
Pleased to see reads. Any favorite passage?
I told you you have some verses memorized.
Mark 13:35. I hear you're good with numbers.
Pretty clean. Some contraband here, but nothing getting twisted.
Can't say I approve of this, but I suppose exceptions can be made.
What do you need? And he kept it. What? Why take it?
I almost forgot.
Give it back.
I hate to deprive you of this.
You put anything in there?
Salvation lies within.
What does he need?
Norton wanted to size Andy up.
Mm-hmm.
You enjoy working in the laundry?
So not especially.
Perhaps we can find something more befitting a man of your education.
That's a bit ominous.
Hey, Jake, where's Brooks?
Andy.
He's like the bird whisperer.
Been reassigned to you. Have you ever had an assistant?
No, not much to it.
Okay, now we get to know why. I hope.
Thinking about maybe setting up some kind of trust fund for my kids' education.
Ah. So is this like his office where other officers can come to get some financial advice?
Following April, Andy did tax returns. for
Dang.
including the wardens.
Like, bring all your
A year
receipts.
after that, they recently.
He has a full desk.
He was allowed a staff, and that was fine by me.
I totally get how busy he gets during tax season.
He kept sending those letters.
Andy, it's Brooks.
Please, Brooks, just calm the f*** down, will you?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, wait a minute. What's he done to you?
Hey, I've no choice. Brooks, you're not gonna hurt Hayward, because he's a friend of yours, so put the knife down. It's the only way they let me stay.
What? Let you stay where? What?
You all right?
Yeah, what about me?
You're fine. You didn't die.
What the hell did you do to set him off?
I come in here to say fairly well. Where's parole come through?
Man's crazy as a rat.
He wants to stay?
Oh, hey, the man's been in here 50 years.
50 years. That's like
This is all
over half his life, probably.
he's an important man. He's an educated man. Outside, he's nothing. Just a used up con with arthritis in both hands. Send you here for life. That's exactly what they take.
Oh, he has his birds here.
I can't take care of you no more, Dick. You're free.
Oh, but he doesn't. Oh, I mean, can't he always just come to visit at least? I mean, I don't know what kind of means he will have once he leaves, because that's also a whole other, you know, issue of like, how is he going to reacclimate, find, you know, make a living and take care of himself again, unless he has like family that are willing to like take him in. It's just such a, what did he even do to get in there? It just seems like any old, like, other grandpa.
Dear fellas, I can't believe how fast things move on the outside. Parole board got me into this halfway
Okay.
house and a job.
Okay, so they helped with, that's at least something, yeah.
It's hard work. I try to keep up, but my hands hurt most of the time. Sometimes after work, I go to the park, feed the birds, keep thinking Jake might just show up and say hello. But he never does.
Grandpa, I just want to give
have
you a
trouble
hug.
sleeping at night, bad dreams like I'm falling. Wake up scared. Maybe I should get me a gun and rob the food.
Bro, it's okay. It's okay.
I can shoot the manager while I was at it. Sort of like a
No.
bonus. I don't like it here. I'm tired of being afraid all the time. I've decided not to stay.
What do you mean?
I doubt they'll kick up any fuss. Not for an old...
Oh no! I hope this doesn't happen. Please just tell me that he's...
Stick their all addressed to you. Here, Mr. Dufresne. The state has allocated the enclosed funds for your library project. We trust this will fill your needs. Please stop sending us letters. I want all this cleared up before the war.
I'm glad they at least had a win after what just happened.
Now you better get all this stuff.
I'm gonna try not to think about the grandpa because I'm so sad about it. Can work like a civilized man with some music.
Andy, do you hear that?
You're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get in so much trouble.
I have no idea to this day what those two Italian ladies were singing about. I don't want to know.
Oh gosh.
They pissed the warden off something awful.
Yes, sir. Oh no.
Andy got 2 weeks in the hole on that little skunk.
Oh.
Easiest time I ever did. There's something inside.
Yeah.
I can't get to it.
Let me tell you something, my friend. Hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane. It's got no use.
Or keep you sane in a place like this. Oh, right. That's why he doesn't have any hope, because every time...
It says here that you served
30, so it's been 10 years.
You've been rehabilitated.
Oh, yeah. I can honestly say I'm a changed man. No danger to society here. Absolutely rehabilitated.
You can just see the hope is gone. Again, rejected.
Yeah. Little parole rejection present.
Oh.
It's very pretty, Andy.
Yeah. You need some time to mentally deal with what just happened, I guess.
Our inmates, properly supervised, will be put to work outside these walls and at a bare minimum of expense.
Of course, Norton failed to mention to the press that bare minimum of expense is a fairly loose term. There are 100 different ways to skim off the top. And oh my Lord, how the money rolled in.
If this keeps up, you're gonna put me out of business.
Ed.
I need this new highway contract. I don't get it, and I go under to have some of this fine pie my missus made especially for you.
You be sure and thank Maisie for this fine pie.
Wow, what a good
And
Christian
behind
you
every
are.
shady deal, behind every dollar earned, there was Andy, keeping the books.
Wow, and he keeps his safe right behind there.
And the problem with having all that money is sooner or later you're going to have to explain where it came from.
That's
And that's why they wanted him.
Channel it, filter it, funnel it.
All that paper leaves a trail. It's going to lead to somebody.
Randall Stevens.
But who is he?
He's
Yeah.
a phantom.
How can you just... Yeah, how do you do that?
You can't just make a person up.
Sure you can. You know how the system works. If they ever trace any of those accounts, they're gonna wind up chasing a figment of my imagination.
If he was innocent coming in, well, now...
On the outside, I was an honest man. I had to come to prison to be a crook.
Ah!
How ironic is this? Who else is coming in?
Tommy Williams came to Shawshank on a 2-year stretch for B&E.
It's B&E.
That's breaking and entering to you.
Ah.
So I'm backing out the door, right?
I got the TV like this.
Big old thing.
He is
Holy shit. So
the second guilty person here, I guess.
I was thinking maybe trying for my high school equivalency here. You helped a couple fellows with that.
If we do this, we do it all the way.
Thing is, he don't read so good.
Well, you don't read
Yeah.
well. We'll get to that.
So Andy took Tommy under his wing. Tommy took to it pretty well, too. Andy started him on his course requirements. He really liked the kid.
That ticking.
Well, it's for shit. Wasted a little year of my time with this bullshit.
Hey.
Not as bad as you think.
Right.
It's work.
Let's see how the score comes out.
I'll tell you how the goddamn score comes out.
Oh, damn. Hey, 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 hey. You probably did well. Being so hard on yourself.
Let him down.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
what
crap,
it is?
What's he in here for anyway?
Murder. Wouldn't
Don't
think
think
to
he
look at
did
the
it.
guy. Caught his wife in bed with some golf pro.
What? You know something about that?
4 years ago, I was in Thomaston on a 2 to 3 stretch. 6 months left to go. Get a new cellmate in. Kind of roomie you pray you don't get. So he says. So I killed him. Him and this tasty bitch he was with. But she married some other guy. Some hotshot banker.
Right, no wonder he remembers.
When they did it.
So he was innocent. Damn.
It's the most amazing story I ever heard.
They don't want to lose their bookkeeper.
It's obvious this fellow, he's young, not terribly bright.
So he's telling the truth. With Tommy's testimony, I can get a new trial.
That's assuming Latch is even still there.
They'd have his last known address, names of relatives. There's a chance, isn't it?
Are you kidding me?
Tooth.
What did you call me? This meeting is over.
Sir, if I were to ever get out, I would never mention what goes on in here. I'd be just as indictable as you for laundering that money. Sir, I didn't...
Solitary, a month.
Yes, sir. Hi.
What's the matter with you? It's my life! Don't you understand? It's my life! Get him out!
A month on the whole.
Man, you saying that Andy is innocent? For real innocent?
Yeah.
That looks that way.
Axon, Edward.
Board of Education.
Son of a bitch mailed it.
Like he did. You gonna open it?
Hey, Ski, come on, give me that, you shit.
Oh, come on.
Red. Come on, we
He's
threw that
gonna
away.
open it.
Kid passed. Thought you'd like to know.
Oh, at least the guards are on his side too. He definitely did want to know that. Because imagine being in there solitary for a month, knowing that you're innocent, knowing there's evidence out there. Oh, did the warden finally have a change of heart? Or is he going to try to shut him up? I don't like how ominous looking he is standing in the corner there. Why are you trying to butter him up? Are you going to try to tell him to say forget about it?
This thing really came along and knocked my wind out.
Mm-hmm.
I need your help, son. I have to know if what you told to Frame was the truth.
Absolutely.
Would you be willing to swear before a judge and jury, before Almighty God himself?
Just give me that chance.
That's what I thought.
You gotta be kidding me! Oh my gosh.
I'm sure by now you've heard. Man that young, less than a year to go, trying to escape. We just have to put it behind us. Nothing stops. You will do the hardest time there is. Cast you down with the sodomites. You'll think you've been f***ed by a train.
This guy is the
I'm
worst.
not being obtuse. Give him another month to think about it.
You gotta be kidding me. How do you even get out of this?
My wife used to say I'm a hard man to know. Complained about it all the time. And that's why she died, because of me. Think you'll ever get out of here?
One day, when I got a long white beard and 2 or 3 marbles rolling around upstairs, they let me out.
Tell you where I'd go. To Guatemala. It's Mexico. A little place on the Pacific Ocean. Buy some worthless old boat and fix it up new.
Say what, Taneo?
Mm-hmm.
A place like that, I could use a man that knows how to get things.
I know you lost hope a long time ago.
I don't
but-
think I could make it on the outside, Andy.
No, not you too.
I've been in here most of my life. I don't think you ought to be doing this to yourself, Andy. It's just shitty pipe dreams.
I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really. Get busy living, or get busy dying.
Andy.
If you ever get out of here, do me a favor. There's a big hayfield up near Buxton. It's got a long rock wall, a big oak tree at the north end. You ever get out, find that spot. At the base of that wall, you'll find a rock that has no earthly business in a main hayfield. There's something buried under it I'll let you to have.
No, I'm telling you, the guy's talking funny.
Yeah, I'm getting worried too.
Andy come down to the loading dock today. He asked me for a length of rope.
Rope?
6 feet long.
No. And he'd never do that.
I don't know.
Lickety split. Want to get home?
Just about finished, sir. 3 deposits.
What's he gonna do?
Shine my shoes. I want them looking like mirrors.
Okay. I'm so worried. I know. Can you please play the harmonica for him? Like, just maybe that will kind of snap him out. Someone talk to him.
I've had some long nights in stir. That was the longest night of my life.
Don't, please, please, please. Please be okay in the morning.
Dufresne! Get your ass out here, boy. You're holding up the show. Damn it, Dufresne, you better be sick or dead in there. I shit you not. You hear me?
Oh, my holy God.
I want every man on this cell block questioned. Start with that friend of his, him.
Open 237.
What do you mean he just wasn't here? Don't say that to me, hey? He was in his cell at lights out. Stands to reason he'd still be here in the morning. I want him found. Not tomorrow, not after breakfast, now.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Move your butts.
Well,
Well, what?
I see you two all the time, you thick as thieves you are. Man up and vanished like a fart in the wind. Nothing left but them damn rocks on the windowsill and that cupcake on the wall. Let's ask her. Feel like talking? Guess not. This is a conspiracy. That's what this is. And everyone's in on it.
Is there a hole somewhere?
Including her.
Don't tell me he used his little thingy-majig, because it did scratch, like the wall did make a dent. I mean, it has been 20 years that he's been in there.
In 1966, Andy Dufresne escaped from Shawshank Prison. All they found of him was a muddy set of prison clothes and an old rock hammer. Like I said, in prison, a man will do most
Got
anything
a
to keep his
lot
mind
of
occupied.
time.
And his favorite hobby was toting his wall out into the exercise yard, a handful at a time.
So what did he do? Like, did he leave incriminating, like...
Andy did like he was told, buffed those shoes to a high mirror shine.
Yeah, and then he wore them.
The guard simply didn't notice. How often do you really look at a man's shoes?
He did it. I am so happy. I thought it was going to be a sad ending. So glad. Oh, that's why he needed the robe. Ah. Wow. I would be terrified and claustrophobic.
Andy crawled to freedom
Oh, yeah, I didn't even.
for 500 yards.
At that point,
Just
I don't
shy
even
of
think a
half
dog
a
can
mile.
sniff you out. Oh, he made it out.
The next morning, a man nobody ever laid eyes on before strolled into the Maine National Bank. Until that moment, he didn't exist. Except on paper.
The God.
He had a birth certificate, social security card, and the signature was a spot-on match.
I hope you'll enjoy living abroad.
Oh.
Would there be anything else?
Please, would you add this to your outgoing mail?
I'd be happy to.
All told, he blew town with better than $370,000
Wow.
of Warden Morton's money.
Murder too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They got you. They got you. Oh. That's where he kept it. Wow. Wow.
Norton had no intention of going that quietly.
Ooh.
Samuel Norton, we have a warrant for your arrest. Open up.
I want to see that. Oh my gosh. Just think about. Wow.
I like to think the last thing that went through his head was to wonder how the hell Andy Dufresne ever got the best of him. I got a postcard in the mail. The postmark said Fort Hancock, Texas. When I picture him heading south in his own car with the top down, who crawled through a river of shit and came out clean on the other side.
Metaphorically and literally.
Hadley's got him by the toe, right?
Those of us who knew him best talk about him often.
Yeah. He's like a legend.
Sometimes it makes me sad, though. I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged. I guess I just miss my friend.
Yeah. You gotta make it out. Yeah. Oh, please tell me he's gonna make it out.
Ellis Boyd Redding, you served 40 years of a life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Rehabilitated? No, I don't have any idea what that means.
Means you're ready to rejoin society.
I know what you think it means, Sonny. To me, it's just a made-up word. A politician's word. What do you really
He's
want
like
to know?
over it.
Am I sorry for what I did? There's not a day goes by I don't feel regret. I look back on the way I was then, a young, stupid kid who committed that terrible crime. I want to talk to him. That kid's long gone. This old man is all that's left. I gotta live with that. Rehabilitated. It's just a bullshit word. So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
Wow. I didn't think that would work. How do you feel? Because I know you said you're institutionalized. You don't think you can make it out there.
Restroom break, boss?
You don't need to ask me every time you need to go take a piss.
40 years I've been asking permission to piss. I can't squeeze a drop without say-so. There's a harsh truth to face. No way I'm gonna make it on the outside. All I do anymore is think of ways to break my parole, so maybe they'd send me back. Terrible thing to live in fear. Brooks Adeline knew it. All I want is to be back where things make sense, where I won't have to be afraid all the time. Only one thing stops me, a promise I made to Andy.
I want to know what it is. Okay. What is it? A letter? Put that money somewhere safe. I don't want the wind blowing it away.
Dear Red, if you're reading this, you've gotten out. You've come this far. Maybe you're willing to come a little further. You remember the name of the town, don't you?
That's... Oh.
I could use a good man to help me get my project on wheels. I'll keep an eye out for you, and the chessboard ready.
Yes, you can finally
Remember,
learn how to play.
Hope is a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe the best of things.
Exactly.
No good thing ever dies. Your friend, Andy.
Oh, thank goodness.
Get busy living or get busy dying. That's goddamn right.
What did you cut?
For the second time in my life, I'm guilty of committing a crime. Parole violation. Fort Hancock, Texas, please. I find I'm so excited I can barely sit still or hold a thought in my head. I hope I can make it across the border. I hope to see my friend and shake his hand. I hope.
You're hoping, and that's his hat's blowing away, and he's I'm so happy. Wow, that was a really good movie. One word for this movie, for me, the first word that comes to mind would just be hope. Definitely a thumbs up. Would I recommend? Absolutely. 5 out of 5. Hands down would recommend this movie. Again, this is just such a great movie about like hope and pushing through, you know, 500 yards of poopy sewer to come out on the other side. So many goodies in this movie. I just love his character. He might not be typically, you know, charismatic or anything. You know, he's just him. He has his own ways. Very smart, obviously, very strategic. And I'm going to have to really think about his MBTI type. I think I am still going to stick by IST. I guess J. He's not wishy-washy. What am I saying? Yeah, ISTJ. I really enjoyed this movie. Thank you for recommending this, and I can't wait for the next one. Have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.